Oh, it cracked me up very much. Right. I think talking about toxic masculinity, I think is the perfect segue off onto our other topic today, which is Netflix announcing they've partnered with the Coalition to adapt the Gears of War video game saga into a live action feature film, followed by an adult animated series with the potential for more stories to follow. Now, this actually is not new. This has long been in the works, as far back as 2019, when Gears of War... Hopefully... Oh my God, I can hear music. Hopefully you can't hear music.
No, we can't. Luckily.
Oh, good. It's just me. I can just hear incessant music.
I think. There you go. Did it go away?
God, that's so annoying. I'm doing a little pause thing. I think. Right. Anyway, there's more music. Oh. Right.
I was going to say there's a video down there playing. Yeah.
Fuck. Nothing's going right today. I snap a leg muscle. I tear my leg muscle. Got this crap going right now. Gears of War boss clears up confusion about the movie. This is as far back as 2019. So let's get a bit of a backstory on this being in the works first. So Rod Ferguson of Gears of War developer, the Coalition, spoke about the Gears of War movie that was long in development. Said that it's set in an alternate reality separate from the game series. And some fans worried that this meant it wouldn't really be a Gears of War movie, but now Ferguson has spoken up to clear up the confusion. He explained to IGN that the movie exists outside of the game canon, so what happens in the movie doesn't affect the game series and vice versa. One, Halo did that, and it was shit, so don't do that. I'm not going to say what's going to happen in the story. All I'm saying is, by saying it's an alternate reality, I'm not saying it doesn't have game characters in it. I'm just saying it's not in the game canon. Something that happens in the movie doesn't affect the games. Something that happens in the games doesn't affect the movie either way. Ferguson would add that this doesn't mean Marcus Phoenix won't be in the movie, and officially plot details for the movie are a secret. And this is actually where Dave Bautista obviously was he was petitioning for the role at this point in time. And I remember doing a video on it, and this is where they said, yeah, Dave would be awesome. Love Dave, he's great. Unfortunately, he's not going to be in it, basically. So that was already confirmed that it wasn't going to be in it. This is going to be terrible. It's Netflix. We all know for a fact that they are not going to live up to these characters, these huge butch soldiers running around with chainsaw guns, hacking the living shit out of people. And this whole nonsense of going, oh well, it's going to be its own sort of canon, is only so the creators can just do whatever they want, i.e., butcher the lore, butcher the canon. Tom, what do you think about this? Did you ever play Gears of War? Because Gears of War, I really like Gears of War.
Actually, sadly I haven't played it, so I can't really speak to
the
game
itself. Out.
Yeah.
Dude, you're missing out. What do you think about predictions on Netflix doing it anyway? You don't think it's going to be good, particularly?
They don't have a good track record, do they? So
they're not the best.
In that respect, no. I don't have a lot of faith in Netflix.
No.
Any fans of the series, I feel bad for you, basically.
Well, so I think it's important to sort of show. Let me see if I can get a good representative image of what they all look like, because you'll see exactly what I mean. Like, they're just huge hulking blokes running around.
If I could see some old photo, I mean, I know nothing about it, so that'd be nice. I mean, I take it. Who was it, Tom, that denied that kind of said no to the Conan treatment? Was it Amazon?
Yeah,
or Netflix.
No, it was Amazon.
And it was because it was too toxic, too macho.
Pretty much, yeah. And it all depends if Netflix. Well, it says Netflix is partnered with. So yeah, it all depends on how much say they have over it. Because I mean, a lot of companies have delivered decent shit to Netflix, but 9 times out of 10, it seems like if Netflix is the ones who are overseeing it, it's the worst case scenario.
So there's. Let me just share this so we can kind of we can kind of all see this together. So like, you've got Cold Train. Cold Train was huge. Just this massive. Look at it.
I mean,
Just this big caricature. Look at this.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, this is what I mean. Like, it was just toxic and masculine, and
Who
just
could
went
be
up toxic.
Coltrane?
Well, Ronnie
Who could we
Coleman
cast?
back in his day would have been a perfect Coltrane, because he didn't do
It's
anything
like-
anyway. He was a caricature. He was just like, "Woo, yeah, let's go, baby."
Yeah.
He was just a caricature.
Oh, right. He just had a couple lines here. Let's go.
Yeah,
man.
like he wasn't a fully fleshed out character. Which is what I mean, like absolutely gigantic people, and
Is
but
he
they were all
like-
like that.
Right. That's cool.
You know, they were all huge. You know, like we're not going to
Maybe
get
Ving
these.
Rhames like years ago.
Or Michael Clark Duncan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sadly,
right.
before we lost him, he'd have been perfect. Yeah.
Perfect.
But yeah, you're not going to get. I mean, this is even old Marcus Phoenix, but you're not even
Or
going to
Terry
get that.
Crews.
Terry Crews would actually be able to pull it off.
Yeah, true.
But
So
I'm
he
open
did
for
it-
Terry Crews to play anybody or anything from Superman to Cinderella. So
He was in a Tales of the Walking Dead episode. He wasn't bad. He was the best thing about it. It's just that he was opposite Olivia Munn, and it turned out to be a really stupid episode. Full stop. I've watched every Walking Dead episode.
Oh, dear, dear.
So, Nate, shut up.
Now that's it. Like Jack of Blades says, I mean, Arcane nailed it in my opinion, so it's not all bad. True, but this is a live action. This is going to be live action. That's.
I mean, as
that's
long
where
as
it's gonna fall
Netflix doesn't
apart.
have a lot of final say or influence, it might turn out okay. I don't know
Well,
who
I'm
this
hoping
individual
so.
is really, so like I can't comment on their.
You know, I'm
History,
hoping
but-
so. They say that they partnered with the coalition to adapt the Gears. I mean, they're just the distributor, hopefully, and partial funder, and the coalition makes it. Maybe. What we really need to figure out is who the production studio is, because if Netflix is the production studio, this is like in the shitter. This is going to be bad. But the interesting element of this, again, you guys you're not fans of the game, so whatever, you don't know. But they say we're going to adapt the video game saga. So it's like, are you just adapting part of it? Or are you adapting the whole thing into one movie? What are you adapting? Because you're saying we're going to adapt the saga. There's like, I can't remember, there's like 5 or 6 games now. Like, it's quite a lot. So, yeah, I don't know. I terrible news. In my head, terrible news. And then they're like, oh yeah, and followed by an adult animated series as well. Sure, like I reckon an adult animated series, they do great. Because Cyberpunk Edge Runners was great. I liked that. That was really good. I don't know if you guys caught that. I'm guessing probably not. No. Speak now, forever hold your peace.
No, I've never been a Gears of War, Arcane, any of that kind of stuff. So I haven't watched any of this.
You didn't watch Cyberpunk Edge Runners?
No.
Nope.
Goodness me.
No, I haven't got to any of that.
Call,
stuff.
call yourself bloody critics and things. Goodness me.
Yes, I should have probably watched that, but
Honestly, it's really good. Like you want to watch. It's very, very good. I strong recommendation. There'll be people in the chat that will jump in a minute and back me up on that. But it was very, very good. But anyway, the original creator of Gears of War, Cliff Blazinski, chimed in and was like, "Oh shit." We don't know whether that's a good oh shit or a bad oh shit. But he retweeted it and was like, oh shit. So that could be good, could be bad. But this goes hand in hand with the other things that Netflix have been doing recently, is that they are going to be doing a lot of their... they seem to be pumping a lot of money into video game adaptations, because they're doing a BioShock adaptation. Please tell me you know what BioShock is. Any of you?
I know what it is. That's about it.
Nope.
Oh, goodness me. In fairness, I didn't send you any materials to prep for this, so I don't. I don't begrudge. But Bioshock is like set in the underworld city of Rapture. And it's beautifully done. Great game. It's one of those games that you can play it once and you're like, oh, holy shit. And then you can play it again with a new sort of appreciation for the game because of what happens. It's so good. So good. But they're supposedly adapting that as well. So it does seem that now Netflix is pushing into this video game adaptation space. I don't know why. Like, I don't know why all of a sudden, why all of a sudden this is the push that they're making. Maybe it's because they failed with their superhero stuff. Maybe. I don't know.